There are times you really don't feel like showing up. Like, you don't feel like doing what you usually do. You don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like doing anything that has to do with you. Maybe because something happened in your life and, you know, your emotions are down. You don't know how to go about it. You don't even feel like seeing anybody. You don't feel like doing anything. For example, like this kind of video. Sometimes you don't just feel like being in front of the camera. You don't. Some things are just happening in the background, and you feel like just hiding from the world. You feel like just being you, alone. Like, take it in alone. And even if you feel like you have some close relatives or friends that you want to share with, you still just want to bury yourself in that circumstances or situation or whatever it is that's happening in your life. There are moments like that in everybody's life. First of all, before telling you what to do, let me just tell you that it happens to almost everybody. Except, of course, if you don't have a heart in there anymore. As long as you have a heart to succeed and be successful for yourself, and you have a heart full of love for other people, you will one day feel like that. If it's not for yourself, you will feel like that for a loved one. You feel like that for a colleague, someone that you truly appreciate and maybe something happened to. You just feel off. You feel like maybe there's something you could do to change the situation, and you want to pause your life, like put yourself on hold to be able to reach out to this person and to be able to help. It happens to everyone, and it is completely normal. It shows that you actually have something worthwhile or something worthy inside of you for you to either feel like that for someone else, or you are feeling like doing something to succeed in life. There's something actually, good in you for making you feel like that. But let me say that hiding away from the world and burying yourself in the situation or whatever that is happening is not the exact solution. The solution is doing the things that you have been able to do all the while and still trying your best to, solve whatever problem that is happening at that time. So what do I mean? You go to work. You may not be as lively or as agile as you used to be, but still make the effort to go and show up. Whatever it is that you're doing at that time, still make the effort to show up while you are putting in your entire best to solve the problem. Your showing up does not mean that you do not care about the problem. Your showing up does not mean that you can no longer figure out a solution for whatever it is that's happening with you or it's happening with another person. Your showing up means that you are strong on the inside. You are pushing. You are not broken. Yeah, it looks as if something hit you. Of course, something hit you. But you are not broken. You are moving on. So show up. Still do what you're trying to do. Go out there. Go to your workplace. Try to do what you have been doing. Try to reach out to your clients that you'll be reaching out to, and try to be as professional in your voice as you can be. You may not be all over the place laughing and all of that to show that you are happy, but still deliver on your job. How do you deliver on your job when you have so much pain in the heart, when you have so much worry, when the emotion is building up, when it looks like nobody understands what's truly happening? First of all, understand that to succeed in life or to get over that situation in your life generally, it should not be controlled by feelings. Yes. If your life generally is controlled by feelings, then you will always have time where you have to pause your life. And when you come back to want to resume, years have passed. And you will not be where you want to be or where you hoped to be in a couple of years. So life generally should not be based on feelings. How I feel, how I feel, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, this is how... If it's all about feeling, you will never be able to achieve anything, because there will always be situations that will crop up in your life that will want to put your life on the hold momentarily. By the time you recover from that and you're trying to build again, another thing comes up. It puts your life on hold. You're trying to rebuild again. So what do? Keep the feelings under check. Yes. Life should be lived based on wisdom, not just feelings. So if you don't feel like going to work because of what happened, let's say breakup relationship, or a loved one who is sick, or someone who just died, and you don't feel like carrying on with your life anymore, the best thing to do with yourself is, though the feelings are valid, but move in such a way that they don't control your entire life. So you still dress up, even when the feelings do not feel like dressing up to go to work. You dress up and go to work. When you get to work, you may not be all over the place with your colleagues, but settle down. Put in few hours. You may not put in the whole day like you usually do. Put in few hours, and in that few hours, try to zero your mind like those things are not happening in your life. Put in those few hours and do the things that you can do at that time. And then when you're done, take the time out and go home, or a place where you can be alone. Because sometimes being alone helps you process things. So it is not entirely wrong to want to be alone, but do not shut your life down to be alone. So you can go to a place now and decide, okay, I want to just be alone for a few hours. And then while you are alone, don't let your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts. That's another way to keep your life going. If your thoughts are controlling you, you will not be able to get through that hurt, that situation, that feeling that you are in. But if you're able to, be in charge of your thoughts, it's like you lost a loved one, someone that is so dear to you. Maybe the person passed on. Now, when you're alone, the likelihood is there are thoughts that will come to you that will tell you it's all over. There is no need to carry on. If this person is not in my life is worthless. Right? But while those feelings are coming up, you can take charge of it by not dwelling on it. And consciously, is a walk. Consciously bringing the thought of, this person is gone, but the person lives on in me. I will achieve this thing and make this person's name live on. It's a place I will go someday. The person really went ahead of me. But I'm not going to be a coward. I'm not going to take my life and just run out of this place. No, this person has dreams. I have dreams. We will live it. I'll carry this dream along. For example, the person left children. You can decide, okay, what would the person want these children to be? I will work hard and support these children to be who the mother or the father wanted them to be. So, while you are grieving, while you feel that you don't have strength to face the world anymore, you are consciously fighting the thought and ensuring that your positive thought is taking charge of the negative thoughts. That's one way you can get through it. So number one, force yourself to show up even when it looks like you don't feel like showing up, because life is not lived on feelings. Number two, do not be a coward. Be alone, but don't be in depression. Consciously build up positive thoughts to override the negative ones so that you can have the strength to push on. I hope this helps you to show up when you don't feel like showing up. I hope this helps you to wipe your eyes when you feel like just burying yourself in tears. I hope this video encourages you to get out of that bed that you've been lying on for days because of what's happening around you, and face the world headlong. Time may not take away the pain, but it will heal you and take away the sharp knife that looks as if it's stabbing you. You will look through it and see life again. Until my next video, please like, subscribe. Let's build this family together. And until I come your way in my next video, bye.